What up, YouTube? It's your boy Honest. Welcome to back to another episode of He's So Honest. So today we got Rum Mother Nitty versus Daylyt. What y'all think? Who y'all think gonna win? First of all, the URL ain't really dropped the trailer yet, so I'm not gonna get crazy. I'm not gonna get hype over it. But who y'all think gonna win when it comes to this matchup? We got two heavy hitting haymakers. Okay, so let's take Daylyt first, right? No, let's let's do Rum Nitty first, right? No Diddy, no Diddy. I ain't gonna say that for Daylyt because you know him and Diddy had it. It's like no, I'm just fucking with you though. But really, um, this is gonna be a hard one. This is gonna be a matchup. This is a clash waiting to happen. This is something the fans want to see. I personally want to see. I know y'all want to see it. It's just it depends on what you got. Like this is a style clash for the ages. This is elite level battle rap at its finest. This is hands down, you don't know. This gets 50-50 either way, right? So when it comes to Nitty is the best puncher in the game, right? But he not an average puncher. Nitty is the Mike Tyson of haymakers and punching, right? The thing about Nitty that is awesome is the thing about Nitty though is that Nitty's problem is when Nitty punches at such a high level that if he right here, but then he right here, you gonna say he lost, right? But he never do that. He always shows up. He name flips crazy, just scheming. No, he don't scheme, but just he'll punch the shit out you over and over again. So we don't know who's gonna win that card. Now, when it comes to Daylyt, you don't expect Nitty to lose. Nobody expected Nitty to lose. And even if he do, like when he went up against Loaded Lux, right? When I first watched that battle, people were saying Lux 2-1. And me, I'm a haymaker type of guy. Like whoever got the hardest punches, I feel like won that battle. Whoever got the biggest moments, I feel like won that battle. So I'm supposed to be unbiased, but naturally the electrifying style of Nitty is what's gonna set the tone for this battle, right? Now when it comes to Daylyt is more like you gonna get your triple entendres, double entendres. Daylyt is the kind of battle like you gonna have to when Daylyt battle and he really lock in, you gonna have to rewatch that battle, right? You gonna have to rewatch that battle. Like how can I put it? Let's take Daylyt versus Rock, right? I feel like Daylyt, I don't care what you say, Daylyt took at least a year to write for Rock. He took at least a year because those 3 rounds were crafted so perfectly to Rock that there's no way he came up with all of that material at one time. And it was just like boom, 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 boom. Like Daylyt was punching, but when it come to Nitty, he throwing haymakers constantly, right? It's a few jabs in there from here and there, but he trying to knock you out. Whereas though Daylyt, when he lock in, a lot of times that shit go over the crowd's head because they want to hear. Most of the time you want to hear something that's it's easy to digest. It's easy to understand. You know what I'm saying? When Daylyt go into his bag, he writing on a whole nother level. He writing shit that, like I said, you gotta go back and rewatch. That's why I think Lux and Daylyt is gonna be the epic pen versus pen. But so who y'all think got this battle? Like I say, I feel like, but we don't know if this battle gonna happen because you know how Daylyt like to tease people. Like Daylyt and Shine was supposed to happen, right? But it never happened. So and Daylyt and Rum was supposed to happen, but it never came to fruition. So we gonna see what's to go. But I'm curious to see how this battle end up for real. This is gonna be a classic no matter what. It's gonna be a style clash. Like I'm real interested in seeing this battle. I really am. I think that this battle is gonna have a lot of eyes on it. I think that this is one of the battles that's needed to put that spark back in the into the URL, to put the spark back in battle rap. Cause I don't care, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people saying like, the URL is losing its stronghold, but the URL is always gonna be the NBA of battle rap, no matter what. But I think as far like as longevity, I think that they need to, instead of like paying the like at this point it's like they don't have the money to keep booking the how can I put it? They don't have the money to keep booking the headliners, the main stars over and over back to back to give the people the matches they want to see at the moment. But this is definitely a good battle. I think that since Daylyt been teasing this Rum Nitty shit, I think both of these two been writing for each other for at least a year. So at least a year or more. And I don't think that Daylyt, somebody who because Daylyt is extremely calculated. Daylyt not gonna take a battle with Rum Nitty and play. Like when Daylyt took a battle, when he took that battle against Rock, that was a statement. That was a statement, hands down. Yo came in with the mask because he was letting the bars do the turn. Like Daylyt knew for sure, no matter what Rock had, it wasn't going to take. It couldn't stand up to. And Rock did his thing. Don't get me wrong. Rock, I feel like when Rock after Rock battled Tay Rock. I mean after Rock battled Daylyt, Rock skills went up. Like his writing ability went up. Don't get me wrong. Rock is still overall, he's still, and don't even try to hit me with he keeps scratching his nose. Bitch, my allergies tripping. You know what I'm saying? But Rock is good. Rock was always great at what he did. But when he battled Daylyt, it took him to a whole nother level. So you gotta imagine, like, when Rum battled Lux, that was a milestone battle, but you never seen Lux do to an opponent what Daylyt did to Rock. And even like I said, Rock did his thing. No, you can't take nothing from it, right? But for Nitty to know he gonna have to battle against that, Daylyt ain't gonna pull no punches. And Daylyt know Rock. I mean, Daylyt know that Rum ain't gonna pull no punches. So that should be interesting. Do you think who you think gonna win overall? Like, not in the building. Who you think gonna win overall as far as the rewatches? Like a year later, when all of the smoke dies down and you go back and listen to the same battle, who you think gonna win? Because I'm gonna be real. For me, I think Rock. No, I'm tripping. I think Nitty in a small room. When Nitty write in a small room for somebody that's not a headliner, he do way better. He smoke people way. Like he be killing his opponents. It's nothing. I don't know why that is, and I think a couple of y'all understand the same thing. I think y'all understand, like, when Nitty in a small room, he is just on a different level than when he on a big stage. But now we gonna take. I think these battles should go in a small room. To be honest, I know it sounds like I'm rambling, but I don't give a damn. You hear we having a conversation and shit. I didn't even ask you how your day going. I hope everything went good and everything like that. But if you had to put $1 million on who you think gonna win this battle, and you had to be non-biased, I think in the building, if it's a crowd, Nitty gonna smoke Daylyt. I don't care what you say, because if you take Daylyt versus, like, when he battled Los, it didn't have the same effect. And I think he only took that Los battle because he had material already written for Los. And if you, simple and plain, like, Daylyt already had his material written for Los. That's why he took that battle. I don't think that Daylyt is dumb enough to take Rum Nitty, and he only been writing for him for a month. I don't see that happening. Now, if that does happen, Rum Nitty got him, hands down. But if they both been writing for each other for years, I think Daylyt got that. I think Daylyt, hands down. You got the alien versus, you feel me? Now, if Daylyt show up on some Bradley, I think his name was Bradley type shit, that'll be different. That'll be crazy. The antics is gonna have to be wild. But at the same time, Daylyt don't, because Daylyt just on a different level, and Rum is on a different level. So it's like, you don't know who gonna win this damn battle, man. But I'm not gonna get my hopes up because URL ain't dropped the trailer, and we know how this was supposed to go. So we gonna see. We gonna go. We gonna see what's then. But if you had $1 million, who you got your money on? Daylyt or Nitty? Let me know what you think in the comments. Like, comment, subscribe, and we come back at this at another time. I hope your day went good. All right, peace.